Amid the markets just rejecting everything Trump is doing and sloshing into the muddy depths again today, the automobile company that is owned by the president's top campaign donor, that's doing particularly poorly, even against a market that itself is doing very poorly. Here's the Journal again tonight. Quote, the past few months have been particularly punishing for Tesla, which fell about 5.8% today. Tesla's shares have plummeted 44% in 2025 so far. Today, Tesla dropped outside the largest 10 U.S. companies by market value for the first time since June 2024. Tesla is grappling with slower sales and a damaged brand, with Chief Executive Elon Musk's prominent role in the Trump administration alienating some customers. The company is set to report earnings tomorrow, Tuesday. Analysts are expecting a year-over-year drop in Tesla profits. The Washington Post reports that Elon Musk may be heading toward the end of his time in Washington. That first quarter earnings report that his car company is due to give tomorrow, it does look like it's not going to be good, and that may give him a business excuse that he might be looking for to get out of Washington. After all, his time in Washington kind of started bad and has been scuttling worse and worse all the time. His Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE thing, is a mix of embarrassment for its errors and its palpable confusion, and horror and anger for how much damage it is doing to the U.S. government, with really nothing positive to show for itself at all. Even if the whole idea of DOGE was cutting spending, the Trump administration is spending more on a daily basis than the Biden administration was. So even if the whole good idea of DOGE is less government spending, it has absolutely failed at that, with Trump spending more than Biden did. Musk's cocky assertions about 150-year-olds getting Social Security were immediately debunked and showed him to just not understand the data he was looking at, which is very embarrassing for a man whose whole brand is "look how smart I am." Musk's time in Washington has been marked by White House officials snarking anonymously to the press, like Rolling Stone magazine, about the perception by some in the White House that Mr. Musk appears to be high all the time. Also, that he's possibly the most annoying person on the planet. I keep using the word annoying, but the word doesn't do the situation justice. Musk apparently tried to get a top secret briefing from the Pentagon on China war plans. That was promptly reported in the New York Times, which led President Trump to show that he was both absolutely unaware that his top campaign donor had arranged this for himself. Trump then very quickly made clear that he didn't think something like that should happen. And so it was canceled, and Elon had to eat that too. Musk then tried to get back into the money and politics game where he'd done so well, getting Trump into the White House in the first place. He went very publicly all in with massive spending, ostentatious spending, and personal appearances to try to sway the Wisconsin State Supreme Court election. Elon Musk's candidate then lost by double digits in an election that was universally branded as a referendum on Elon Musk. Musk then installed his own choice as acting IRS commissioner. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent then complained to Trump and uninstalled the guy 2 days later. Musk then took a loud public stance against Donald Trump's tariffs. Trump has ignored his loud public stance against them and kept the tariffs and all their disastrous implications, including for Musk's own car company. Musk then started a loud public beef with Trump advisor Peter Navarro. Trump decided, quite obviously, to keep Peter Navarro, and we haven't heard much from Elon Musk ever since. Now, the Washington Post reports this weekend that Elon Musk's signature move in Washington, that whole "tell me 5 things you did last week or you'll be fired" government email, that email goes out sometimes weekly now to government employees, but people just ignore it. It's being ignored by multiple, if not most, agencies in the government because Elon Musk no longer really seems to have the juice to do anything about it. Musk no longer appears to be running stuff, let alone personally wielding some kind of axe over every government employee in every government agency. All of that on top of the massive public revulsion at his role in Donald Trump's administration and in American politics. The massive public revulsion for Elon Musk's role in Washington has made the Tesla brand toxic, not to mention his own personal brand. So we'll see tomorrow how things go on that Tesla first quarter earnings call. We'll see how it goes for Tesla. We'll see how it goes in terms of telling us what's about to happen to Elon Musk and his sojourn in Washington.